What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to talk about the most insane, the most dangerous situation that I ever got into driving for DoorDash. So let's dig right into it. Summer of 2022, I picked up like 15 or maybe 18 pizzas at this pizza shop down in Austin, Texas. So I pick them up, I have them all in my front seat, ready to go. I did the whole thing, knew that I was going to some office complex. I'm at an intersection. And all I remember is that the green light goes and I start going, and all of a sudden I look to my left and this lady is just cooking it at a really fast pace. I slam on my brakes as hard as I could. And honestly, that probably saved my life. I'm not even exaggerating, because you can check this out right here. Look at the damage that she did to my vehicle, and it went directly in front of basically or directly into the wheel, the tire. That whole portion of the vehicle was just completely caved in. So I do truly believe that if I didn't have quick reflexes and just slam on the brakes, that I probably would have been a goner. Even more ridiculous, to make this story even crazier, this lady who supposedly was drinking her coffee, I believe that she was probably texting, but that was her story to the police. She had just picked up her 89-year-old mother at the hospital, okay, because her mother was not doing well, this and that. So she picked her up. Luckily, everybody survived, including her 89-year-old mother, who did have to, of course, go back to the hospital after that car accident. But luckily, nobody got any serious injuries. And it was just absolutely insane. What makes this story even way crazier is that as soon as I was able to compose myself and realize that I was okay, because this was honestly a very scary car accident, very, very insane, I sent a text message right away to this guy who was expecting to get all of these pizzas delivered for his office complex. And he got back to me right away, literally with the rudest text message that you can possibly imagine. I'll see if I can dig into it. Hopefully I can share it with you guys here. But regardless, he literally called me out, in case I can't find the screenshot to show you. He called me out, and he just was like, I can't believe, you're not dropping off these pizzas, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I sent him the photos of the car wreck with the police and the fire and the whole 9 yards. And he really had no sympathy for me whatsoever. He was eventually like, oh, okay, I'm glad you're here, you're okay, but you really should have given me a better heads up. And I'm like, are you joking? Like, I literally just almost died in a car accident. Here's the even crazier thing about this. So after the whole thing is said and done, of course, I had to deal with like the police report and the insurance and just everything else that goes into having a vehicle completely destroyed, which, by the way, this is not the only time this has happened to me. You guys can check out this other video. This was several months ago. My car got toasted, completely lit on fire. Anyways, that's a whole different thing. Back to the Toyota RAV4 that got destroyed. So after I process this whole event, I send a message to DoorDash through their system to literally, because I had been a top dasher. Right now, I'm actually considered a top dasher, even though I quit DoorDash. I haven't done it in like 2 years, but I'm still considered like a top dasher in the system. I think at the time they were calling it like platinum dasher. They took that status away. And I wasn't sure. I think I was pretty sure I was done with DoorDash, but I wasn't positive. So I was definitely kind of just upset that like I had been ranked as a top dasher, and they literally took it away when this lady destroyed my Toyota RAV4. Like, not only was I not able to get a car, which, okay, got it. I wasn't paying for a higher level of insurance. So I do understand that DoorDash doesn't pay for the vehicle in the wreck. Understood. That kind of sucks, but I understand that like I needed to pay a higher monthly premium for that. But I was at least expecting that they would not penalize me. They did, 100%. DoorDash took away my top dasher status because of that car accident. I sent multiple reports showing the text messages, showing, with this guy who supposedly was angry at me and blaming me for not dropping off his ridiculous stack of 18 pizzas. I sent all the photos. I sent the police report, the photos of the fire department, the whole 9 yards. And they did not, they literally would just send me these like auto replies saying, you can give DoorDash a call. And then I would like sit on hold and nobody would help me. And then when someone would finally pick up the phone, then they would say, you can send a report here. They would just go back and forth. So the people in like the automated system that try to help you digitally would say that you need to make a phone call. Then when you make a phone call, they're like, you need to get help by the automated system. Nobody took it away. And then ultimately, I did actually end up starting to drive for DoorDash. As ridiculous as that sounds, I did. I got this other car that got toasted. Like I said, I did actually use that to do more DoorDash for a number of months, actually, which is so ridiculous that I decided to do that after experiencing this, but I did. And I ultimately earned my Top Dasher status back again. And it's just because they like reset the clock once you do like 100 DoorDashes or whatever. But that's ridiculous that I had to actually drive and earn that back when it wasn't my fault. So I just wanted to share this video with you because I've already made multiple videos saying that I don't recommend DoorDash, and I don't. Just understand, these are my experiences. Maybe you've had amazing experiences, but I personally don't recommend the company, and you can check out other videos that I've made about that. I won't get too into it. I just want to wrap up this video and say that that was the most insane, the most dangerous scenario. So if you have any more ridiculous stories to share, put them in the comments. I want to hear it. Did anything crazy happen to you in DoorDash? And if you enjoyed this video, if you get anything out of this channel, I've been sharing an assortment of different things from my time in the military and my time doing a bunch of different jobs, travel photography, fitness. I've done a bunch of different stuff, Rideshare, Lyft, Uber. And if you enjoy these life experiences, these stories that I share, outdoor adventures, any of that stuff, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.